Welcome back to Wheel Reborn. The 2026 Jawa 42 Bobber isn't just another motorcycle, it's a statement on two wheels, a mix of vintage attitude and modern refinement that's designed for riders who want a unique blend of power, poise, and personality. When you first lay eyes on it, it immediately commands attention. That low-slung stance, the single floating seat, the blacked-out engine casing, and those twin exhausts slicing through the air, everything about this motorcycle screams individuality. Jawa has taken its classic DNA and molded it into a stripped-down, muscular form that captures the essence of the bobber culture but in a far more accessible and manageable package. The 2026 model year brings subtle but meaningful upgrades. You can feel that refinement from the moment you thumb the starter. The 334cc, single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine fires up with a deep, confident rumble, delivering around 29.5 bhp and 32.7 Nm of torque. The throttle response feels sharper, and the fueling smoother compared to earlier iterations. The 6-speed gearbox now comes with an assist and slipper clutch that not only makes shifts lighter but also adds confidence during downshifts at higher speeds. This engine has a sweet spot between 4,000 and 8,000 revolutions per minute, where it pulls eagerly, making it perfect for quick bursts through city traffic or spirited rides on winding roads. Jawa has also refined the riding ergonomics. The forward-set foot pegs, low seat height of around 740 mm, and slightly wide handlebars come together to create a laid-back yet commanding posture. You sit low, you feel connected to the machine, and there's an undeniable sense of control. The weight, at roughly 185 kilograms, feels well balanced, making the 42 Bobber easier to handle than it looks. Whether you're carving through city lanes or cruising along open highways, the ride feels composed and confident. The suspension setup is firm, perhaps a little too firm for rough Indian roads, but it adds to that planted, stable feel when you're at higher speeds. The design continues to be the biggest talking point. The 42 Bobber looks handcrafted, like something that rolled straight out of a custom workshop. From the floating solo seat with adjustable ergonomics to the bar end mirrors and chopped rear fender, every detail has been designed with purpose. The engine block gets tasteful chrome accents, and depending on the variant, you can go for fully blacked out finishes or more retro-styled dual-tone options. Jawa also offers striking color schemes like Mystic Copper, Jasper Red dual-tone, Black Mirror, and Moonstone White, each of which brings its own personality to the machine. The overall visual identity is bold yet elegant, combining retro curves with contemporary lines. Lighting is now fully LED, with a circular headlamp that blends old-school looks with modern brightness. The instrument cluster has been updated, it's now a semi-digital display with better backlighting, giving you easy access to vital information. There's even a USB charging port neatly tucked into the frame for your gadgets. The build quality feels premium, with tighter panel gaps and improved switchgear feedback. It's clear Jawa is listening to feedback and gradually evolving the 42 Bobber into something more refined and complete. Performance on the road is where the spike truly shines. The torque delivery feels meaty and responsive. You can ride it lazily in higher gears through traffic, and it still pulls cleanly without fuss. Out on the highway, it comfortably cruises between 90 and 110 km per hour. The wind blast is noticeable due to the naked styling, but the stability is impressive. The dual-channel ABS setup works confidently, with the front brake offering strong bite and good progression, while the rear helps maintain balance without locking up. The braking feel is one of the areas where Jawa has clearly improved over the older models. In terms of comfort, it's still a bobber, so you won't get plush touring comfort, but for solo rides, it's surprisingly accommodating. The seat is well cushioned, and the ergonomics make long city rides or weekend highway runs enjoyable. You can tell this bike was built for the rider who values style and feel more than practicality. The fuel efficiency hovers around 30 km/L in mixed conditions, which isn't bad for a 334cc liquid-cooled engine with this much character. The fuel tank capacity sits around 12 liters, giving you a decent range before refueling. Jawa's service network has also expanded steadily, meaning maintenance is becoming easier and more reliable than ever. Price is another area where the 42 bobber holds a sweet spot. The 2026 model is expected to start at around a superscript 12.1 lock X showroom, going up to a superscript 12.35 lock for the top spec variant with alloy wheels and premium paint. That positions it neatly between the Royal Enfield Classic 350 and the Honda CB350 RS, offering something distinctly different, more custom, more expressive, and more emotionally engaging. What really sets the 42 bobber apart is its attitude. It's not just about numbers or practicality, it's about presence. When you park it, people stop and stare. When you ride it, it feels like an extension of your personality. It's rare to find a motorcycle that balances this much style with genuine riding performance in this price segment. Add in Jawa's heritage, the name itself evokes nostalgia for an era of timeless designa, and you get a motorcycle that appeals to both the heart and the head. So, who is this bike really for? It's for the solo rider who wants a machine that stands out. Someone who rides not just to commute, but to express themselves. It's for riders who love the idea of owning something that looks like it was custom built, but comes with factory reliability and modern features. The 42 bobber is a bridge between old-school craftsmanship and modern motorcycling ease. In essence, the 2026 Jawa 42 bobber isn't trying to be everything to everyone, it's trying to be perfect for the few who understand what a bobber truly represents: individuality, simplicity, and raw connection to the road. It's a motorcycle you don't just ride, you live with it, you feel it, and every time you hit the starter button, it reminds you why you fell in love with bikes in the first place.